Leave you trapped, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I tried one probably like a month ago. This is my first.
You talking about edible?
Edible ever. And I sad I was driving. It's like I could hear my tire was flat while I was driving. It was. I need air.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it. I could hear that. Like I was in the house, I could see the colors were vivid.
Yeah, you don't partake in it often.
I don't. Nah.
So yeah, it probably definitely had your ass
The
wide
sounds,
open.
like I'm a musician. I play piano, drums, sing.
Okay, that's what's up.
So it was like I was hearing sounds and parts of music that I never heard before. But I can imagine if mentally I wasn't straight, what I would have been thinking about. And it's crazy, man.
Because you start to misuse it. And once you misuse it, it turns into abuse.
Yeah.
Once you got abuse, you abusing the drug. And after that, it's addiction. So, yeah, man, it's tough, man. I stay away, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I stay away from edibles, dog. Like, them edibles is too much. Especially, like, a good edible. Especially one that's made perfect, bro. Like, nah, because I'm finna go to sleep.
That was my last day.
I'm straight on them edibles, dog. I remember I did some edibles when I was in Denver last year. I slept so fucking good, dog. I slept so fucking good. And, you know, because they was growing theirs out their backyard, because you can grow it out there.
Yeah.
So they was literally going to the backyard and coming inside and cooking it.
Yeah.
So it was fresh. Nigga, I was so geeked, dog. And you don't taste it. So I'm thinking, the edibles weekend for
Yeah.
sleep. Nigga was knocked out, bruh. Knocked out. So I stay away from the edibles. Unless the only time I do the edible is if I'm about to get on a plane. If I'm about to get on a plane, I'll do an edible and just so I can go to sleep or just chill out. I'm not scared of planes or nothing, but I just like to just be high on planes. That's just me. So yeah, I'll do it when I get on a plane. But other than that,
so dangerous.
You said dangerous?
From what I seen,
you don't want to be on the plane on the edibles. You ain't trying to. I feel you.
Sir.
Now, some people can drink on the plane. I don't think I can. I don't think I can be drunk on the plane. That's kind of wild. But some people can. So I guess go both ways. Yeah, I gotta hit the blunt before I get on the plane. Any type of road trip too, I gotta be high. No, I gotta be high. I'd rather be high.
Yeah.
It's not a got to, but I'd rather be high if I'm doing any type of traveling.
Well, I don't know if the actual weed is any different from the edible, but when I was driving, it felt like I was going 20 miles an hour.
Off the edible or
off the edible? Yeah.
It slow you down because the difference between the edible and smoking, because smoking is like the cheapest way to get it inside of your system.
Yeah.
So eating it's gonna hit you immediately because it's in your stomach and it's gonna, like, the acid is gonna burn your food. So as it's burning the food, more of the THC is getting burned through. So you're gonna just stay high until that food is digested. So it hits you different, huh?
Driving is the same experience.
Well, as far as
weed and the edible.
I'm trying to think if I did an edible driving. I don't think I've done an edible driving. Because I only try to do edibles because I know they put me to sleep, especially a good one. A good one to put me to sleep, I just know that for sure. So I don't think I've done an edible driving. I know I smoked driving to like Louisiana. I've smoked driving to Miami.
Yeah.
But no, I ain't done an edible. No. I've done an edible, I think, on a plane before I got on a plane. But it was a short flight, so I ain't fall asleep. But yeah.
I would recommend CBD. I actually left the shop today because they got like different mushrooms, your lion mane, your cordyceps. Cordyceps is good for like your oxygen in your blood, so it's natural, it's healthy, and it make you feel good.
Yeah.
Like I'm not slow, I can go work out.
Yeah.
And that's
my thing about CBD is I don't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I don't like CBD products because we all have CBD receptors in our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have THC receptors, but we have CBD receptors, and those two things are in your marijuana, your THC and your CBD. So CBD to me is just like your vitamins, pretty much just another way to say vitamins for the day. So I think that's kind of why I don't like it. I like to be high. You know what I mean? Like I want the THC effect, but I'm picky with my weed. When I'm in Georgia, since we don't got no dispensaries, I'm not as picky because I don't have the right to be picky because I can't go to a dispensary. But when I'm out west in Denver or Seattle or California, I'm real specific on what I smoke because I'm educated. I'm not just a nigga who's just trying to get high. I'm somebody who really wants to use this to, I'm about to edit some podcasts. I need this strand because I'm going to be up for 6 hours and I need to be able to
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd rather smoke something with some THC or do something with THC. Like I'm not gonna say I hate. I just want to stay away from anything that's sold to me that's CBD product, because at the end of the day, it's just vitamins. You're just selling me some type of vitamin. You know what I mean? But you're using the CBD because that's an exciting way to sell it, because people think it's marijuana, people think it's weed, so people want to touch it. Well, I'm not getting high, but I'm smoking or whatever you got going on. So I understand it's cool, it helps, it's beneficial, but for me, I'm trying to get high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just need the THC, and I'm picky, so if I pick up a strand of weed and it's 38% THC and 20% CBD, cool, let's get it. So it's gonna get me high, but it's also gonna give me my vitamins for the day. But you got some weed that's strictly THC and no CBD, so I'm just finna get high as hell, not finna have no type of nutritional value to my body. Yeah. So I'm real picky on when I go to dispensaries, you know what I mean? But out here you can't, because you just gotta go to the local drug dealer, you know what I mean? But out there you can actually, be legal with the shit and go to a shop and be selective. So
I got that.
Yeah. As far as any other drugs, I think the only other drug I would try with my friends is shrooms. I haven't done shrooms, but I know a couple people around me who've done them, and I don't know. I'm not saying I want to go try it as soon as possible, but if I ever get the opportunity and I'm around the right people and I know niggas gonna take care of it, if something happen, I might try it.
There you go.
I might.
Yeah, I'm a little scurry on that.
Yeah.
Myself. And just like that edible, like there was a point in time I was like, I'm ready for this to be over.
Right.
But I didn't know when I was gonna come down.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of scared of that mushroom in the same sense. Like,
I hear the shrooms take you to a new realm, bro, and that's why I haven't been in a rush to take it, because I got a lot of shit going on. I don't want to just jump into a new realm and get fucked up and not want to, get back to normal life. So I want to make sure I get to where I want to be, and then do it with the homies and shit. Because I hear that shit takes you to a new world, bro. Like, you start to look at things different, colors start popping out at you, new ideas start coming out. And I don't know if I'm ready for that type of trip, bro.
I understand.
That sounds like a big leap.
I understand, we're in the same boat.
Yeah, but
We're in the same boat.
And then I only really drink if I'm doing a show, or I like drinking beer. I really love beer, actually, but we're like hard alcohol like this, like tequila, whiskey, vodka and stuff, I don't really drink that much either, though. Yeah. I try to just keep it strictly cannabis, bro. And I don't use backwoods or rellos. I try to just use papers, because when you still use them backwoods and rellos, you're still getting that tobacco shit. And I try to stay away from tobacco. And I don't do hookahs, I don't do black cigarettes, none of that. But I just use papers. No rellos, no white owls, games, all that shit backwoods. Because that shit's still bad for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point where I don't drink as much, because at the end of the day it's a poison. It's not good for you.
Right.
You wake up feeling like shit.
Yeah. You drink often? Yeah. What is it for?
I just love whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah, the taste, and I'm gonna just say I'm automatically happy no matter what.
Yeah.
So I can be in the crowd and I'm gonna be the only one dancing.
Yeah.
But when I drink, I'm making sure everybody get in the party.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but I do know on a health conscious tip that it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good. I know the benefits when people don't drink, from stomach fat and mental clarity and all that stuff.
Does your lady drink too, or is it something you do? Yeah.
And I think because it's social, that's why people smoke cigarettes and drink, and the social aspect is what's hard.
Yep.
Exactly what it's, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So it's beer, I commend you on that.
Yeah, but beer, I definitely do enjoy beer. I love going to breweries. I love going to tap houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Hard alcohol, unless I know, because tonight I'm just get drunk with the lady and we just gonna have a good Saturday night. So that's okay for me to drink now. But outside of that, bro, I hate getting drunk. Being drunk is fun, but that 30 minutes of you becoming sober to drunk is the worst feeling to me, dog. I hate it. Once you get drunk, it's cool, but that transition to getting drunk is terrible. And then when you wake up in the morning, I've never Fortunately, I've never had a hangover as far as like a headache and shit, but my stomach be feeling like shit. Of course, I use the restroom and I have to go for a run. Like a morning after I drink, I have to run, bro. Cause I gotta sweat it out. I hate having that alcohol in my in my body, bro. Cause like I said, I never had a headache, so I've never been like I gotta put on the shades. I can't go outside. I've never done that, but I always have a terrible stomach feeling, bro. And I gotta go sweat it out or use the restroom, get that shit out. But yeah, I try not to get drunk unless I know I don't got nothing to do the next morning. I don't got shit to do tomorrow besides work on videos. So I'm cool with being drunk. But outside of that, I know some people that can get drunk throughout the week, bro, and you go to work the next day.
Yeah, no.
That's tough, bro. I know that's probably tearing the body down.
Yeah. Hangover shuts everything down for me, dog. So the fact that you go out and run is like, huh?
I got to. If I don't run, I'm gonna just sit in the bed, and I can't sit in the bed all day. So I put on a long sleeve. I don't care how hot it is. I put on a long sleeve. I put on a hoodie. I put shorts and sweatpants, and I go for a run, bro. I gotta sweat it out, dog, cause I hate feeling like shit. Cause I'm a big baby.
Yeah.
Even when I rarely get sick. When I get sick, I pout. Like I'm not getting up, bro. I'm finna lay here, bro. And I don't like doing that, cause I got shit to do. Yeah. So. After a night of drinking, so probably tomorrow I'm probably gonna get up and run the Silver Comet Trail because I'm gonna be feeling like shit. I've been drinking since 12 o'clock, nigga. It's 7 o'clock now. Just been sipping on the cup, so
there's always that question as to why we put ourselves through that.
I don't know, man. I don't know, cause I don't know, bro. Like I guess it's an end result that you're looking for. I don't know. That's a good question though. That's a good question because I don't know.
No matter if it's cheap liquor, expensive liquor, well, I would say the more finer ingredients, the less that you may have to hangover. But it's still a possibility. So it's still the same outcome.
Yeah. I don't ever have no side effects like that with cannabis. Like, I'll wake up in the morning, I might still be high, but I don't ever feel bad. I don't ever feel like I need to throw up or run, but I might still be high in the morning after a big smoke session. But yeah, alcohol.
I got you on that. That's the only reason I've never been a fan of smoking weed, because I can't really control when I'm gonna come down.
Okay. See, you like having control.
Because I haven't had it that much, that's my logic on it.
Yeah.
So I know how many shots to take, or I know how much liquor to pour. Mixed drinks, you don't know. You just do fuck.
Yeah. So I guess with a blunt, you don't know. Some people might just need one hit and that's it. I think people think that they gotta smoke the whole joint.
That's what I would think.
Yeah. See, I don't think because weed or cannabis has different grades.
Yeah.
So it might be a strong grade, so you might only need a hit, or it might be a weak grade, you might need 5 hits.
Wow.
So that's why you gotta know. You gotta know what you're doing because it's all different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just can't smoke it just to smoke it. It ain't a cigarette with all this shit the same. Like it's just like a plant. Like not all plants are the same. And that's really the science of it. It's like there's a difference between each bud. It's different, curated, it's grown differently. One might be indoor, one might be outdoor. Different sunlight, and it'll do different things for you. So
education.
Yeah, and I got different apps. I'm always looking at reads. I'm moving out there in 2 years, moving out to Cali in 2 years, and I really want to get into that culture. I want to be educated. You know what I mean? Like, and not just smoking it. I want to be able to cook with it. I want to be able to use it. I want to be able to actually use hemp too, because you can take a hemp plant and make shirts with it. Like you can do a lot with hemp. That's why it's illegal. Well, it's been illegal. Trump passed a bill in 2018 called the Farm Bill, where it made these big companies able to grow hemp. Because what you can do with hemp pretty much replaces cotton. Okay. Cotton's a big ass industry. That's really why the growing of marijuana and hemp is illegal, because if you can grow it, you kind of cancel out a lot of industries. You cancel out the textile industry. You cancel out really the textile industry. You take away all clothes, all designer clothes, everything, because you can make your own with it. You can make your own type of soaps with it. You can do a lot of shit with the hemp plant itself, bro. So Trump passed a bill in 2018 where made these big companies able to grow its own hemp. So yeah, man, I want to get out there and really be involved with the shit and kind of understand. I don't really necessarily want to be in the dispensary business because I'm really behind on that shit. Like niggas been in that shit for a minute, but I want to at least be in it be in the industry of just being educated with the shit, learning how to cook with it, knowing like the difference between hash and oil and all that shit. You know what the oil is and the hash, and so like you can take actual bud of weed, compress it, and you know how you compress a flower and get the honey? It's pretty much the honey of cannabis. You can take that honey and you can't when you smoke the honey, which is called like the hash or the oil or a dab. You ever heard of a dab? You know when niggas do the dab dance? You know where that dance came from? The dab came from when you smoke a dab. A dab is weed. When you smoke that, you always cough. So that's where the came from. So that's where the dance came from, because there's nobody in this world that can hit a dab and not cough. It's not designed for you not to cough. It's designed for you to cough because you're smoking it's like a sticky substance.
Okay.
And you got to use a blowtorch. You can't use no regular lighter. So that's where the dab shit came from. Is when you smoke it, you cough, and most people usually cough like this, and I guess that's where they get the dance from. But yeah, I want to get into that shit. Like you can even get it to the point where it's crystallized. You ever seen crystallized cannabis? Yeah, man. And they usually cook. They don't really smoke that, but you usually cook with it, and it's deep, bro. But that's what I'm trying to get into. I can't get into that shit in Georgia. I gotta go out west.
There's a doctor that I follow here on Instagram. I think it's Hodges, but he's into the cannabis oil, and instead of getting the cortisone shots for joint pain, like he's shooting the oil. So I know there's a lot of health benefits.
Yeah, CBD, bro, because our body got it already, but but we don't feed it. We don't feed our CBD receptors. So it's like when people talk about the pineal gland, our third eye, and we don't pay attention to it. It's the same shit. Some shit that I'm not gonna say we've been stripped from, but some shit that we haven't been taught about.
That's it.
And niggas is learning, bro. We got technology and we gotta learn everything.
Something else we ain't been taught, but I just started on maybe 2 months in the game is the crystals.
Yeah, as far as like the rocks, not the rocks, but the
minerals, because the body is made of minerals.
Mm-hmm.
I got rose quartz, tiger eye, and I just got one today, and I forgot the name of it, oregonite or something for stress and emotion.
That shit deep, bro.
It's deep.
That shit connects, man.
Why wasn't we taught it?
I think we weren't taught it because we are in America, and America is a business. And if you're gonna live here, you need to abide by their rules and regulations. And why the fuck would they want to teach you about crystals? I guess that's what it is. Like, these niggas want to teach you about taxes and going to school and going to work. They don't want to teach you about connecting with your higher self. I don't know, America, I think we kind of, honestly, bro, I think we kind of blocked off from a lot of shit. I think these niggas that live in, not niggas, but I think these people that live in other places in the world, bro, I think there's some people out here who probably can float, levitate, bro. I think they're so tapped in because they don't have the cell phones, the cameras, and laptops. All they have is human interaction, listening and looking at the stars and just learning the actual body. There's got to be people out here who can levitate, dog. Or what's that telekinesis where you can talk without using your mouth and shit? Come on. It's got to, bro. Because all these other animals can, bats can, dolphins can. I fucking feel like dogs can fucking communicate without making noise. Yeah. Why can't we? And we can if you read body language and shit, but I feel like we should be able to do a lot more than what we can do now. As
a musician, music and vibrations is second language that a lot of people don't know about. So I definitely agree on that.
Hell yeah, because if our body is made mostly of water, we have to understand that music will affect our mood, because if you put a speaker next to a puddle of water, it's gonna move as the beat moves, and that water, to me, the water's alive. Like, you know what I mean? So if we're consuming all of this negative frequency music, the water's gonna be vibrating in that way, and then we're gonna be having negative, you know what I'm saying, mood. And that shit deep. Niggas don't think about that shit, but that's not even no conspiracy. That's not no crazy shit. That's literally science, bro. Like. You are made of water, your muscles, your bones, all of that shit. So you just gotta watch. You are what you consume. You are what you eat, I guess, in a sense.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta take care of the body.
You done said the right thing now.
You are what you eat. But let's go ahead and shift gears a little bit, man. You follow sports?
Very slim. I don't even watch TV. Most I watch is YouTube, self-improvement videos.
Yeah.
I TV.
You don't got no favorite sports player, none? No favorite
It
sport
was
at least?
all Redskins growing up.
What's that, Washington? Okay.
Washington Redskins. That's what my pops was on.
Okay.
But I moved out and